Hi, this is Cathy for Trans by Deb, and this week's topic is handling family and stress during the upcoming holiday season. This is something that we all face every year. I think back to when I had just transitioned and become full-time, and I had been full-time about 8 months, and Christmas was coming up, and I was extremely nervous and agitated. My wife looked at me and she said, "What is the problem?" And I said, "I am just worried about me meeting all of these people as Cathy and having to react with them, particularly with all of those people who do not agree with me transitioning." My wife thought about it for a few minutes and she said, "I have an idea." And I said, "What's that?" She said, "Well, why don't we pack up and go to Utah like we did when our mother and fathers were both still alive in Utah?" And I said, "That sounds like a good idea." So when my wife was finished teaching and my daughter was out of school, we loaded everything in the car and we drove to Utah. What that did was it eliminated all of the people who did not agree with me being transgendered. It put us in an environment where nobody knew that I was anything other than Cathy and that I was anything other than a woman. We went to a house that we have up there and spent Christmas there as a family, and we enjoyed it immensely. It was a lot of fun. It was very relaxing. What that trip did was it turned Christmas from being a nightmare to me and being very stressful into being a very fun-filled, memorable part of our lives. And it really started a new family tradition. For Thanksgiving, which is coming up, our family rule is we do not invite anyone to Thanksgiving dinner who does not agree with me being a trans woman and accept the concept of being transgendered. This year we have invited one of our good friends, and we had Thanksgiving with them last year, and they have been my friends ever since I transitioned, and we have had no problems with them. When you're around people who accept you and where there's no controversy, transition is a lot easier, and being a trans woman is a lot more fun. What I think that you need to do is to surround yourself by people who accept you and behave as the woman that you are. The minute you introduce people who do not accept you as a trans woman or as the gender that you want to be, you have created a great deal of stress, and you've created stress on all of those around you. When it gets near Christmas and my wife and daughter are out of school, we will load up the car and we will drive to Salt Lake City to the house that we own there. On the way, at the present time, we have considered stopping and looking at the Christmas lights on the Mesa Temple in Mesa, Arizona. We are going to go to the Grand Canyon and spend, as we have many times in the past, 2 or 3 days at the Grand Canyon enjoying sunsets and walking around enjoying the beauty of the canyon. We'll then go up and spend some time in Utah at our house. I hope to get a little cross-country skiing in and some nice walks in the mountains and the snow. My wife and I will then go up to Temple Square in Salt Lake. I am very prejudiced. I believe those are the most beautiful Christmas lights in the world, and I enjoy going there. We go there, we walk through and look at the Christmas lights, and we have a nice dinner there, and then we come back to our house in Utah. It is a very fun-filled evening and one that I always look forward to. We will then drive back through and hopefully stop at Arches and Canyonlands and look at the beautiful red rocks there, and then head on back here to Texas where we live. It is so much fun for me to spend that time with my family and enjoy my family without any stress. The key to eliminating stress from the holiday seasons, as I see it, is to eliminate the problems or eliminate the cause of the problems that you have. When I'm around my family, I'm very relaxed and I enjoy being the woman I've always wanted to be, and my wife treats me very nicely, and we have lots of good times. I will freely admit, when you have a 16-year-old daughter, there is always a traumatic experience going down. She always has some reason that something isn't quite right, and that something isn't going the way she wants it to. And a lot of times I stand back and I say I enjoy watching her solve her 16-year-old problems and see what kind of creative adventure she is. I kind of enjoy that stress, even though sometimes I think I'm going to kill her for all the stupid things that she does. But I remember when I was 16, my mother was patient with me, and we got through it some way. And I'm sure that we will get through it with my 16-year-old daughter. I think she's so cute when she is trying to figure out how to solve life's problems. Well, I thank you for joining me, and I hope that you have a good holiday season, particularly Thanksgiving and Christmas. Stay away from those people who cause you stress and cause you grief, and stay with those who love you. Plan some activities which are fun and away from people who know that you're transgender, and just enjoy spending the Christmas holidays doing the things you want to. Well, I will see you again next week. Bye.